Hopefully all these things will be no issues at all. Alright. Alright. Yes. It worked. Okay guys, so sorry about it. This is my first few times actually streaming actually from the main channel itself. I've never done it before, my first time ever, so guys bear with me if I were to be a bit slow. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting ready for the the room ID, and I will be keeping update with the judge. The judge today for this game is called Mini, and we do have the list of players is going to start out soon. Alright. So I'll be preparing and entering the room as soon as the game begins. So we will start promptly at it will start promptly at about 8:30 sharp. So yep. So hopefully I will not screw up. Chris. Alright. Okay. We'll be starting approximately at 8:30, and yes, the name of the Sun Clan people need to put it in as well. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's see what else did I miss out. So starter is the master cards. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure how the placement will be like, so we will have to see how. And yep. Okay, apparently from some of the previous matches that they played so far. Let me just take a look. Okay, so apparently let's do some of the key changes. All right. Okay. The rookies actually replaced their players for today. Apparently, for the previous match against the Rafael ID, they actually kept Murashi, Shinya, and Kotonomo. But then they actually added they replaced their two other players, their with Courage and Kenya. And for the Sun Clan, okay, most of the players are still remaining from a previous game against Divine, except that the Arthur replaced Maxino. So hopefully you'll see some interesting match from here. Alright, let me just remove the repeat portion. I can extend ignore that part. Alright, did I miss anything? No. Yep, miss out this one. So I gotta take note. Okay, there may be repeats, I don't know. So hopefully I don't screw up on this one again. Yeah, most of all got control. So guys, do bear with me for a while if I'm a bit slow in terms of the doing this thing. Okay, so yep, we'll be expecting this match pretty soon. So let's go back to the main waiting screen and we'll wait for them to gather their players. Alright. Okay, so some of the past matches we have seen so far, okay, I'm not sure whether any of the teams are actually using any new decks at all from the new boxes. I mean, hopefully they will, hopefully I guess, because usually we've seen some of the classical decks like Shiranu and all this, but I mean you gotta be fair, we saw new decks being out for quite a while, but apparently some of the things haven't used it yet, so hopefully we see something new. Because the new set for the Flame of Frost, they got some support for Shiranui, but I haven't seen any Maya Kashi in the game at the moment, even though even though there's some lists out there. So maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe they would do it soon, I guess. Hopefully they show something unique at this points of time. Okay, So now we are still just chilling and waiting for the players to get ready, and I'll actually keep a lookout when the Vinny, the judge for this game, who will then PM me on what is the updates. Alright. So for this case, right, okay, we will have to briefly take note, okay, because this game is gonna be pretty dope, because the last few matches that has been given on the previous match, where Rookies versus Professor ID and Sangha versus Divine, they do give us a very fantastic game. I mean, it was quite decent. I watched it myself. It was kind of fun though. Alright, so hopefully we will be able to see some exceptional performance from both of the teams today. Okay, so just before we actually start, okay, I'll just make a little brief introduction of myself. My name is Elvirgelion. I myself also do play Duel Links once in a while, but I have not really played. I'm not really that so-called that good in the game yet, because I always keep hitting legend. I haven't really had a chance to hit any king of games at this point of time. So hopefully by watching some of the games that is being played here by some of these players, maybe I can learn something new from them, I guess. I mean, it's always a good opportunity to help to do some streaming, because it will, you know, help to improve my skill sets needed to, you know, help people. Yeah. So hey, Dishonorable, how are you? Thanks for coming to watch. Okay, we are still waiting for the team to get set up. So just to give a feedback, can any of you guys hear me? You know, type something when you feel that the volume is just right. I need to make sure that this is tip-top shape, because to me this is something really great, because this is the first time I actually stream on the main channel itself, and it's something that I do not wish to, you know, screw up on. All right. I mean, to be honest, this is something that is really crucial. I feel like, okay. Oh, alright, they begin the first match already. Kenya versus Mastermind. Okay, so sorry about it. I didn't notice this. Okay, I didn't got a PM yet. Oh, I see the match. Okay, let us begin. Alright, so let us look at this match. Okay. So passes turn. Back to Kenya. Kenya is in Shrine and Mastercard is using the Elemental Savers. Alright. Okay, I have to take note on the main itself. Okay. Whew. Alright. Okay. Okay, so passes turn back to Mastercard. Okay, I need to add the names too. Really so sorry about it. Okay. Okay, so the Mastercard sets another card face down, and he's gonna pass the turn to Kenny. Is he gonna pass the turn here, or is he gonna proceed to the battle phase? Okay, passes the turn back to Kenya. Okay, open Ballistic Sword. Tributes. Okay, what's it gonna do? Okay, so destroys the Elemental Saber Mohoya, and then summons Gozuki. Okay, opens with Floodgate Trap Hole, setting the monster face down. Is to prevent. Oh my god, chain with Forbidden Lens, preventing the effect of the Floodgate Trap Hole from affecting his monster, so potentially giving a chance to dump something to the graveyard. Oh my god, Fiendish Chain. So he is hellbent on not letting any monster get dumped to the graveyard. That is dope. That is pretty dope. So chain after chain. So let's see what you plan to respond from there. Alright. Okay, now this we gotta take a look. This is really some of the close matchup you can see so far. Okay, so Kenya, what did you plan to do now? Okay, so you still managed to send because the Fiendish doesn't affect the monster. Alright. Okay, so passes the turn back to master cards again. which is pretty slick though. The Forbidden Lens actually prevent the monster from being affected, so the finishing is actually wasted. Yeah. Okay, so activate the palace, search for Molehu. But the thing is that next turn he cannot conduct his battle phase. Okay, normal summon Molehu, it means to, okay, let's see what he plans to do next. Okay, sorry about the weird start. I'm trying to keep up with this information right now, so sorry about it. Okay, so still on the main phase. Alright, activating effect. Change sweep again with the Floodgate Chapel. Sets the monster to face out defense position, and you cannot flip it face up at all. Okay, so passes turn back to Kenya. Yeah, I know. Thanks for telling me. Alright. Okay, so activating the effect Spectral Sword to do a Grave Synchro Summoning. Alright. So let's see what it's gonna produce. Level 6 zombie, Shiranui. Okay. Archfiend Dragon Skull is in the fray. Okay. Then after that, because of the solitaire effect, as you get to special summon the Spectral Sword that was banished. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so now we have a Spectral Sword, we have a Gozuki, and we have a Archfiend. The Archfiend Zombie Skull attack position goes for the battle phase. Okay, aims for the Molehu. Okay, direct attack with the Spectral Sword. And is he gonna hit one more? Nope. Hit. Oh, pretty smart. Okay, for some of you guys know that, okay, there is a certain skill that you need to be a certain level and below to use. So he is pretty cautious in his playstyle at the moment. Okay, so let's see. Alright guys, this is welcome for those who just joined. This is actually the matchup, okay, between Sun Clan and Rookiest. Alright, so you change the element to Earth. Okay, this come back. Okay, Molehu effect actually activates again. So it's gonna change the elements, it can change to fire. So we have a Earth and we have a fire. Okay, at the moment, these are the two cards that have changed in the elements. Earth and Fire. Set a monster face down. And activate Invocation. Alright? Cool. Okay, so it could go either way. He can go for the Earth one or go for the Fire one, because he has all these three elements in graveyard. Water. Treated as Fire, treated as Earth. Alright. So banishes the elixir that was set face down. And the Elemental Nalu to special summon Cocytus. Okay, the reason why I actually do the elemental change is to make his monster bigger. Okay, so then after invocations, if I activates, okay, X back the Alistair the Invoker. But however, he can't conduct his battle phase because of the effect of the Palace that he has done the previous turn to actually search for Moleku. Okay, so now he passes the turn back to Kenya. Okay, so now the concern is that the Cocytus has a 3k1 defense. So unless Kenya is able to have any form of style, okay, ability to actually attempt to run over the Cocytus, Cocytus is not going anywhere because it cannot be targeted with card effects. Okay, so opponent opens the Ballistic Squad, tributes away Gozuki effect, tributes away Gozuki to destroy one card the opponent controls. Okay, So Gozuki, send one zombie type to graveyard, and Vanish's activity effect the cost targets the face down. Alright. Okay, so Pelazot Canadia actually activates. Okay, to flips the Ashwin zombie count to face down defense position. Okay, then Gozuki effect actually sends the Cyrano Solitaire to the graveyard. Okay, but because the thing is that Ashwin Solitaire has always been summoned previously before, so even with the Pelazot Canadia being flipped face down, it can still be flipped back face up. So he's gonna go to single summon for a level 8. Okay, so what the attempt to summon? Okay, Shiny Shogun Saga hits the fray. Shogun effect activates. Okay, get to banish one of his zombie type monster against the attack. So 5k5, and he hasn't done his normal summon yet. So Square effect activates. Okay, attempts to summon another Spectral Sword from the deck into defense position, and is he gonna go for another single summon? Okay, obviously he is. He's going to single summon for a level 6. Alright, hitting on the level 6. Goes Samurai Saga, hits the fray. Okay, going straight to the battle phase. Shogun Saga hits the Kokaitus. Okay, so now level 2k5. Is it for game? Yes, it is for the game. Alright. So Kenya win the first round. Okay. Okay, so is there any repeat to be done? Let me just amend the score accordingly first. Alright, score 2. Kenya, the starter, hits 1 for the team. Then Mastercard lost 1 for the team. Wait, let me just check the update on the chat. Guys, just to check, do they have plan to have any repeats at all? Just need to confirm. Okay, no, apparently there's no repeat, I think. Yeah, they didn't mention anything about repeat. So rookies 1. Yeah, I got it correctly. Guys, let me know if there's any amendments needed. I think I did correctly. Kenya won the first round. Yes. Okay, up to the second match. Here we go. Spectate. Okay, so Mastercard swap out his deck. Okay, for Elemental Saber, switch out to perhaps Cyber Dragons. Yeah. Okay, so Cyber Dragon Core. Okay, so he switched from EA to Cybers. Second deck use. Alright. So Cybernet Diffusion. Activate Cybernet Diffusion on the first shot, reducing its life points by half. Cyber Style, special summon 2 Proto Cyber, because for every 1k you lost, you can summon a Proto Cyber Dragon. Sets 2 cards face down. No, he set 3 cards face down and passes turn back to Kenya. So how is Kenya going to respond to a 3 face down set cards? Alright, so this is something that we gotta see. Okay, so Kenya, maybe his board was not that strong at the moment. He just actually set a defense position monster and set 3 card face down 2. Alright, so going to his end phase, is Mastercard going to have any response at all to this play? Okay, so opens the Cyber Loop Fusion. And he's going for the fusion summon. Apparently is to let's see what he plans to summon first. Wait, what? So he's got triple fusion summon. Alright. Okay, Camera Type Rampage Dragon. That's cool. Alright, so he can actually destroy the number of cards up to the monster that is used for his fusion summon. So because he used 3, he can actually get rid of 3. Yup. Bought white his whole 3 sagas, Forbidden Lands, Ballet Squad, and Feint this Chain all goes because they were set on the very same turn to kind of activate to chain towards the effect counter attack. So, and counter effect still goes for it. Ascend any number of light monsters, sends 2. Sends 2 of different levels, and he can go for a triple attack. Oh my god, he's going for another Cyber Dragon Core. Okay, now let's see what attempts to search. Alright, so let's hope that the 1 card in Kenya's hand can actually save him from this game. Okay, so now the master cards is actually on his second deck now with his Cyber Dragons, and Kenya is still on his first deck. Alright, so now let's see. Okay, so actually attempts attack was small 1. Alright, that is pretty smart because he knows playing against Yuanui, most of the monsters have a defense of 0. So by using he's taking advantage of the minimal risk by using Cyber Dragon Core that hits for the game. And Kenya scores the game for the next round. So now it's 1-1. Alright, that is pretty slick. That is pretty slick, I must say. Really slick. Right, so it's 1-1. Okay. Yep, thanks for the update, guys. Okay, gotta amend the score first. 1-1. So both sides are 1-1 at the moment. Whoever that lost the Links game will be the one losing, going back. Alright, so third game. Alright, let's spectate and comment on this match. Okay, so Kenya, first one is Shiranui. Okay, now let's see what is his second deck that he swap out. Okay, this is gonna be dope, man. Let's go. Okay, let's make a guess. Alright, when you see a mountain, there is a high chance that it may be another comment, maybe Black Feathers. Alright, I just saying it. Okay, because having mountain to increase the attack of his Black Feather monster actually, okay, no, it's Black Feathers, actually gives a chance to have a more better search option for other Blackwing cards. Okay, so oh my god, a good start with 2 of the Black Whirlwinds. Very, very solid play. And then Blackwing Seymour deploys his normal summon self with his own effect, and 2 Black Whirlwind chains at the same time, searching 2 cards, 2 Blackwing Black Feather cards at the same time. Alright, usually this kind of issue when Black Feather start with a solid board of 2 Black Whirlwind, it's scary. I can tell it's pretty scary. The advantage is there. You can actually pose strong threats to opponent, and it's a pretty solid board, I must say. Okay, but being starting first, I can't really say will it actually help much, but maybe it's to thin out his deck, I guess. Okay, because he hasn't done the normal summon, the action of a normal summon, because the Seymour deployment is by effect. You can actually search for 2 more cards again. The advantage is very solid. Okay, search for Body Spell, any second card to search. Searches for Orochi the Squire. Alright, just let me amend the score as I look at this. Okay. Okay, so next see. Alright, so special summon the Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. Jeez, I actually forget to get water. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Synchro summoning. To Raikiri the range tower. Okay, then alright, then do another synchro summoning. Alright. To assault Blackwing, Chidori the ring sparkling, and he bounces back the Black Whirlwind and sets 1 card face down. So passes with 3 monsters, 1 set card, and a Black Whirlwind. Alright. Okay. I mean, even though technically this should be a second turn play, but we actually do it on the first turn. Alright. Okay, let's not gonna comment on its actions. Okay, so just let's see how does Master Card plan to respond to Kenya's board. I mean, I'm just saying it's based on my own opinion. I mean, I'm not sure why did he plan to start in such a board. Maybe because it's to potentially worry on the to worry against the OTK that the Cyber Dragon may produce on the first turn. Yeah, that is one of the possible reasons that I may foresee. And most of these monsters are actually bigger than the Chimera Attack Dragon Ready, because Chimera Attack only has 2k1, which is pretty small. Alright, so let's see what he plans to respond from there. Okay, so now I think our dear Master Card is considering his action. He's thinking through what he plans to do with such a board, because he knows that if he attempts to do any OTK, it's gonna not do much damage to him because of a strong attack board he has. Okay, so now apparently he seems to be thinking through his action. Okay, because as you know, Cyber Dragons, okay, when they explode pretty hard with the right cards. But when facing against a high attack board, they have to seriously consider what they plan to do, because most of our cards are very good removals, but we have to be very as this Cyber Dragon player, as this Mascot is, okay, he has to be very careful how he's gonna respond to this field. Alright, so apparently he made his move. He's going to special summon the Cyber Dragon in face up attack position. Okay, the only monster that he can actually destroy is Zephyros the Elite. Okay, thanks to a boost on Mountain, it's gonna prove tricky for him at this point of time. Because having a huge attack margin, I mean, it may sound cheesy, but sometimes having a huge attack margin may give an edge in terms of taking lesser damage in a game itself. Okay, so now the Master Card actually attempts to use Cosmic Cyclone to get rid of a card, but the problem is, what will he aim? Okay, so he decides to go and forsake the potential attack, and well, apparently aims to another Cosmic Cyclone at this point of time. Alright, so Cyber Dragon Call, normal summon itself. Effects such as for a let me call this. Yes, for a Cyber Spell or Trap card from the deck to his hand. Alright. Okay, so Cybernet Overflow. So he plans to go on the defensive. Okay, which is a pretty smart move, knowing that he cannot actually attack his opponent at this point of time. Alright. And then he has to understand that there's a threat from the Assault Blackwing Raikou, the Rain Shower, which can actually potentially destroy cards up to the opponent, up to the number of other Blackwing monsters that he controls. So apparently he's actually considering all this into his gameplay options. Alright, so Cyberlock Fusion goes for it. Returns any number of returns either from the field or in the banish zone to actually special summon a future monster that uses Cyber Dragon as a material. Alright, so two monsters. Special summon this Chimera Attack Rampage Dragon. So its skills will actually activate to destroy the same number of spell and traps that is used in its fusion summon. Alright, so destroys the mountain as well as Black Whirlwind, and sends the Proto Cyber Dragon as well as Cyber Dragon Veil to the graveyard. Sets one card face down, two card face down, going for the battle phase. Okay, so now the thing is that Rampage Dragon destroys Zephyros the Elite, and because he can't deal with the two other cards, he actually passes his turn. So he set two cards face down. Okay, and it's pretty clear that because he actually searches for some of the key cards to do his play, we will have a rough idea what card he has at the moment. Alright, so now the turn passes back to the Kenya, and what does Kenya plans to do? Okay, so both are at their second deck. Okay. Right, let's take a look. So he's not considering his option as well. Whew. Alright, just really, oh my god, everyone is rooting for SC Sun Clan. Oh my god. Yeah, it definitely is a good play. Alright, so Raikou the Ring Shot activates to destroy one other card. Because other Blackwing monsters. So he actually aims the face down card instead because he knows that he can actually potentially destroy his back row. Oh! Okay, so instead of activating Cybernetic Overflow, the master cards actually allow the Cybernetic Overflow to be destroyed so that it can actually search for Cybernetic Fusion support. Alright, so now Kenya sets one more card face down. So what does he plan to do? Is he plan to go to kill both of these Cyber Dragons? Alright, so activate the Black Whirlwind. Okay, so is he attempting to do a normal summon to search for a card or just activating as a precaution? Okay, so he's still on his main phase. We don't know what his 2 card is and we need to see what he plans to do from there. Okay, so let's take a look at his graveyard at the moment. Okay, so apparently the effect, he has to use Zephyros, the elite effect. Okay, so go straight to battle phase. The Chidori, the Ring Sparkling, actually attacks the Cyber Dragon. And after that, he uses the Raikou, the Ring Shout, to attack the other Cyber Dragon. So Rampage got destroyed, Cyber Dragon got destroyed. Alright, and he actually searches for the Cybernetic support. Okay, set 3 cards face down. Ends his turn. So passes his turn back to Kenya. Alright, so let's see what does Kenya plans to do. 3 cards face down. Okay, so Raikou Ring Shot activates effect again to destroy 1 card. Change his Cybernetic. Okay, so that's why he does it. He actually allowed the first one to be destroyed so that he actually use his second one. So he actually search for some key component cards. He's building up his board at the moment. Okay, so banish 2 Cyber Dragons. And destroys 2 cards. Alright, so apparently he decides to just destroy Chidori the Rain's Sparkling and ignores the Raikou the Rain Shower. Okay, there is a reason for it though, because that's odd. Okay, so he chooses not to do anything against a Raikou the Rain Shower because I'm not sure because of what's the reason, because it can attack though if it indeed uses its effect. Yeah. Okay, so he normal summons the Borodic Spear to search for Gilded Whirlwind with the effect of Black Whirlwind. So now what does he plan to do now? Okay, so special summons Gilded Whirlwind. Single summons for level 7. Okay, Black Tamer or Seeding Hawkjaw. Alright. Also, if I actually special summons back the Chidori the Rain Sprinkling, and he actually goes for a hit. Alright, Kenya wants this game, and Mastercard, because you lost 2 rounds, you are out. And Kenya has used his second deck, which is Black Wings. Alright, let's go for the next matchup. So 2. Okay, let me know who's the next representative, next player. Okay, so let me just amend the score a bit. Okay, so Master Ken lost 2. 1-1. Okay, so and then Kenya 1-2, lost 1. Okay, and Kenya is on his second deck at the moment. So let's see which player does he plan to send out. Yeah, Kenya uses his second deck already. Correct, if I remember correctly. Okay. So sorry guys, I still haven't got used to the current match changing of decks, so I really try to mentally note on what is his what was the decks that's being used. Okay, so yeah, master card, use the and the saber, set the tracker, win back. Alright, next player, let me know. I'm going to grab a drink first, grab a water because I'm really very thirsty. Hold on a sec. Guys, any update on the next player? Okay, apparently there's still some discussion. Okay, so for now we gotta see what was to be done. Okay, those on the stream right now, how many of you are actually supporting Sun Clan instead of rookies? Let me just give me some hands up on this. Okay, let's see whether it's. That's on my screen is a big blur though. Is there any issues? Oh, the quality. No wonder. Okay. Okay, it's just awaiting updates from the judges on what is the next player. Okay. That's odd. They're still waiting for the next setup. Okay, apparently they're still considering who to send out on this. Alright, noted. Thanks, Turbo. So apparently they're in a discussion because they already know that Kenya has used 2 decks already. So you gotta see, I think they are trying to pick some player that is able to deal with Black Feathers apparently. So this is just like a strategic planning because they are watching this stream right now. So obviously, it benefits. I mean, when you're doing a live stream of a match, like sometimes it actually creates windows of opportunity for opponents to study each other, to understand what are each of the players' play style and this specific sense of tactics that we'll be seeing at this point of time. So it's gonna be hard. I mean, imagine as chess, all right? Because not only the deck itself matters, it's also a player at the mental state of player on this issue. So we have to be careful on this. Alright, so apparently the comment from the Turbo Man, because we actually are live each other on from Sunclass that he is on his way. So we gotta wait for him to turn up and let's hope that he'll give a wish. So the next player will be Yes Sir. Alright, YASS. Okay, I'll just amend the name while we are waiting for him to turn up. Okay, so Yes Sir, YASSER. Alright, so apparently he is the previous player that was against the Divine in the previous match because he's one of the key players that they retain because they try to see how is due to his contribution, I think. So or maybe because I can't really comment on what's the situation on their team, but I think that it's really good that they keep they actually know which player are actually maybe it depends whether if they are available or whether they feel okay, this guy is able to do better, let's throw it in. He's a Black Feather killer or something, I don't know. Because you need to understand that there is a certain decks here and there that is very crucial at this point of time. So if you as a player you know a deck very well and you're away to play against anyone, okay, in this kind of set, as long as you got the right tactics, you should be able to hit the win for your team. So yeah, so let's just wait for the guys to turn up. Let's see, where is the plot where I put the name? So I still need to match the control. Alright, so top player. Alright, so we just wait for Yessi, right? Yassi or Yessi? So sorry if I pronounce the name wrongly. Wait, bottom player, left side of screen. Yep, I think I get the order correct. Did I get the order correct? No worries, I always get to change later. Alright, so just let's wait for him to be on his way. Oh, okay. So apparently he said that he has to download the update, so you'll be stuck with me guys for a while. Alright. So guys, any comment or predictions? Who do you think will win this game? I mean, I'm here to keep you entertained for a while while he is downloading the updates. Okay, so for some reason I didn't see any new box that are being shown at the moment. Maybe because it hasn't really hit much. Because okay, let me see what does the Duel Links meta talks about these few upcoming decks. Let's see. But I'm sure some of you actually see the Duel Links meta. Most of you actually to be able to keep update with the game. You guys actually keep a lookout on the Duel Links meta itself. So there are a lot of decks being played now. But at the moment, in terms of this issue, okay, based on the latest box, right, the entry filters, right, they do have some new cards that can like Predator Plants actually have a decent actually some of the good plays. And Evil Eye though is some of the it didn't have any key on games record for Evil Eye. And Predator Plants they do have two already, which is just updated recently. Alright, so apparently they're gonna start the game. Yes sir versus Kenya number 1. Alright, so let us back to the game and hopefully they give us a good show for our audience here. Alright, let the duel begin. Let's go. Okay, yes sir and Kenya. Okay, apparently I actually messed up the order. Oh my god. Why is everyone with the cow sleeves by the way? Okay, so pick performance again. Did I mess up the order? No, I did that mess up the order. Nope, still correct. Okay, because Ken has already used his second deck, which is Black Wings, yes, so still have 2 decks available. Okay, so you gotta see. Alright. That's odd. So Kenya is Kenya waiting for his considering his option? We gotta see what he plans to do, okay. He has no idea what deck is he playing, so oh my god. I got a good feeling that he's maybe just saying, okay, maybe he's playing a psychological warfare. His hand isn't that optimistic, I guess, because not opening with Black Wing really hits it, man. Yup, apparently he has no play from there. He passes the back to yes sir. Alright. That's odd. Okay, maybe it's a strategy, I don't know. But maybe because his hand wasn't really the optimal. Okay, let me check with some of his hand. Hi Disturbia, how are you? You look great today. You look great, man. You look great. How are you? Thanks for dropping by in, really appreciate it. My name is Elvirgelion and I'm your caster for today. Alright, so now yes is done. We gotta see what he plans to do. Okay, so he is considering what is Kenya doing, because he on the very first turn he just summoned a Raikiri the Rain Shower. Okay, maybe taking advantage of Malto's effect of having a huge attack of 2800. So Kenya must have maybe analyzed, because some information are to be public, because you can actually see the previous match from the all the stream wars previously. So you're having a rough idea by observing your opponent. You know what are their favorite decks and what decks they play. So they actually maybe they do a study of the opponent and consider potential strategies to be done from there. Okay, so but unfortunately for this case, there's nothing much was review about what Yesser was playing. 2 cards in face down and 1 monster in defense position. Alright. So we really have to see what is the deck that will be shown. Okay, so Orochi this warrior special summons Excelf. Okay, so what does Kenya plan to do next? Alright, still on main phase. Okay, Floodgate Trap Hole. A very generic card that is used in most of the meta Duel Links because it actually hits the board. Alright, now we know what it is. Elemental Sabers. Okay, with Elemental Sabers not starting with a Palace, it's terrible. Very terrible. It kind of stops the further plays on deck search and everything, so it's kind of scary. Alright, oh my god, nice one. Okay, so that's his plan, right? Create a rain shower so that you can actually throw a blackbird close, negating the effect of any monster on the field, and you get to replace it with a black winged dragon. Pretty smart though, pretty smart. Normal summon wasted, throw a black wing close, negative effect. That is a pretty slick move. Unfortunately, in this kind of issue, he actually invocation changes the effect of fire, and out comes Purgatrill, and Purgatrill has 2900 attack, and he can actually add back the Alistair the Invoker back to his hand. Okay, and use the effect. So pretty close one, I must say, because Blackwing close actually negates the effect. So if the Yesa do not have another invocation on his hand who will not have any forward play from there. So perhaps at the point that he was lucky that he actually has one the invocation in his hand, or else he wouldn't be coming into this situation. Okay, because it was a pretty smart work on the Blackbird close, but apparently he still have the what do you call this game? The another invocation on his hand. And now he throws a whoa, that is a huge attack. So chose a concentrated current and follow up with a Alistair Invocation effect 1k and pierce with a 6100 damage. So Yessi wins this round. Alright. And thus eliminating the Kenya from the game itself. Alright, so Kenya, you were eliminated by a whooping piercing damage of a 6100. That was a very good game, I must admit. Very good, fantastic indeed. Alright, this is a very good game, very nice. Okay, so Kenya 2-2, yeah, let's see, alright. Sorry guys, I just need to amend the score a bit. Really apologies on the slow-mo. Okay, so now the things that Kenya is still on. Okay, so yes, he's still on his 2 deck. One deck was the Elemental Sabers. Oh my god, my pen has no ink. Sometimes I need to note down. Okay, so waiting for the next representative to be sent out. 2x2. Asking to roll. Okay. Alright, so let me just amend a bit Kenya. So yes, scores 1 for the team. Okay, so now waiting for the next one. Okay, anyway, heads up to the judges. Thanks for slow pacing this, because I still have issues trying to keep up with this, and thanks a lot for helping out. Really appreciate the patience on the judges as well as the players and as well as the viewers. Really thank you for coming to watch. I mean it was astonishing, okay, gotta admit, when you see a Raikiri, but when there is a Blackbird close and negative monster effect replacing a Blackwing Dragon, I think, you know, I mean in the surface it may look as not as bad, but there is always a hidden agenda. I mean, it's just whether are we able to see the hidden agenda at this point of time. Alright, so next player they send out is Courage. Courage or Courage? Is it, you know, the courage, you know, I have the courage, or the courage? The car is raging. I'm so sorry, I really need to find a way to pronounce the name properly. Really apologies on this, okay? I'll try to let me know if I did pronounce the name properly. So, okay. So yes sir, versus Courage. Okay, so Courage actually uses the Cyber Dragon. Okay, search for the Cyber Fusion, add to hand. Set 3 cards face down, and passes his turn to yes sir. Let's see, K-A-R-A-A-G. Okay. Let's see if we got any correct. Yep, got any correct. Bingo. Okay. Yep, the name is correct. Okay, normal sound Alistair. If I activate, to search for an invocation, smart. Okay, activate the fusion summoning. Chains with enemy controller. Oh my god, they just did that. Holy cow, oh my god, the spell actually misses its target. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is a dick move, I must say. A really dick move. Oops, but he still had one on his hand. It's like, you think you got it? Nope, I got one on my hand. What you gonna do about it? It's like, no, it's like, you know, that kind of thing. Wow. Outplayed. That was really nice outplay. Nice alternative solution. You still have one in your hand, so potential is not wasted. Not bad though, not bad. But it's pretty smart, I mean, oh my god. Dang, oh my god. Oh, I forgot to add another E for Yes's name, so sorry about it. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Okay, so now let's see what does he plan to consider. What is the consideration at the moment? Because now, you need to understand that the Courage has a situation here. He has sacrificed one of his Cyber Dragon to take control in order to disrupt the fusion play. But apparently, the disruption was minimal. It's very minimal, but it do have some play, because as a result, there's a wasted Alistair the Invoker on the field right now. So really depends on how is he gonna jump back in this kind of situation. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right, Disturbia. He almost got his opponent there, and you know, it could go either ways. Alright. So hits the. Okay, so apparently he kills his own Alistair the Invoker. So to deal the 800 damage to his opponent. So passes the Courage. Okay, so now Courage has an issue. He has to deal with a 2k9 but. Like literally a 2k9 butt of a co-characters that cannot be targeted with card effects. So basically the normal, you know, aiming destruction is not gonna work. You really have to literally run it over. Like really just run it over. Alright, so now the thing is that, okay, there is a lot of options of Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon have a lot of options, but most of them can't deal with co-characters because majority of them targets cards. And co-characters having a 2k9 defense, it's gonna be a huge issue for Courage to deal with. I mean, the matchup could go either way. We need to see who produce bigger monsters. That's about it. Yeah. So I must say, in my own personal opinion, yes sir, have the defensive advantage right here now. But we have to consider that the Courage has 3 suckers. If any of 3 suckers is able to forgo the effect of co-characters being not able to be that doesn't target co-characters effect, it could be in a very precarious situation. So we have to see how does Kenya plan to respond and show us how he plan to overcome this war. Yeah, it's literally a war. Okay, because there is almost in this case is very detrimental in this play at the moment. So let's see what he plans to do now. Alright. Apparently, I think he's still considering his options. He's thinking how to get rid of this guy. Alright, so apparently he does nothing and passes the turn back to the Yesa. Okay, just think that both are still at 1 deck actually. Alright. Okay, so now let's give a check on the graveyard while we're waiting for them to think it through on the response. Sorry. Okay, so now we have 2 Alistair the Invoker. None of them are banished, so the invocation if I cannot actually add back, and we have a Nalu in the graveyard as well, because when using a spell from head, it's sent to the graveyard. And take a look at the his grave. okay, the Courage Grave. He has Cyber Dragon Core in his graveyard and an enemy controller. So at this moment, now there has actually produced much extensive play. The only thing that is facing between Courage and Kenya's life points, yes, Courage and Yes's life points is actually the War. Alright, now the War apparently got bigger because there's 2 elements in the graveyard thanks to Effect Palace of the Elemental Lords, granting 200 defense per each different element in the graveyard. And he set 2 more cards face down. Is he gonna pass his turn or is he gonna go for attack phase? Okay, Palace Elemental Lord effect activates to actually searches for Elemental Saber from the deck to the hand. But because of this situation, he will not be able to conduct battle phase on the following turn. Okay, so now searches for Elemental Saber Mohu. Summons Mohu. Okay, so now the thing that both of the monsters are actually bigger than the than the Cyber Dragon Veil itself. So, well, we will have to see what kind of deliverance will be given. So the thing is that the uses the Cocytus to attack the Veil, knowing that because Cocytus cannot be targeted with card effects. So it's gonna be tricky. Okay, so activate Cybernetic Overflow. Okay, but the problem is now you need to understand that Cybernetic Overflow, let me see. Can it destroy? No, I don't think it can. Can it destroy? Alright, that's pretty smart. By destroying the Palace of the Elemental Lords, the 1k8 cannot get by the 2k1. And there is a rebound damage of 300 damage back to the Yesa. So just to check, Yasa or Yesa? I was checking whether I pronounced the name correctly. Alright, next move uses the Overload Fusion. Fusion summoning 2 cards. Alright, counter attack Rampage Dragon. Activating effect. Destroy both Fiendish Chain as well as Floodgate Trap Hole. Alright, because it was his turn to activate, these 2 cards were set on the very same turn. He can't change it, so the cards are just there for the picking. Because if we set on the same turn, you can't activate on the same turn because they are traps. Pretty good timing, yes, very very good timing indeed. Okay, so Karamata Rampage Dragon effect activates, okay, to send any number of up to 2 Cyber Dragons to the graveyard and can gain 1 additional attack for during each battle phase this turn. Set a card face down. So the card that you can run over is actually the Molehu, okay. So any other play? Nope, he did any other play. So the thing is that even though the Cocytus has a pretty big butt, but the problem is it uses that attack as its damage calculation. So you can't actually destroy Rampage Dragon at this point of time. Defense big, but attack small. It may attack in defense position. It's not a super heavy samurai that you can actually use the defense as the power modifier. Alright. So now the thing is that passes the turn back to Courage because the Yesa has no place at this moment. So now Courage starts his turn, draws a card. Okay, now what does he plan to do with this in this kind of outbreak? Because with a 2k9 defense, it's still one of the hardest defense to run over unless he's able to produce some days. Damn! Okay, so now let's take a look. So at this moment, the score is at tie 2 to 2. Okay, both sides has lost 1 player and Yesa have 1 win. That's done. That's deal with Kenya. So now I see what I plans to. Okay, so again another Cyber Dragon card is summoned. Adds the Cybernetic Fusion support to his hand. Activates it. Pay half his life points, which is pretty hefty, but the cost is quite worth it. Alright, so Cyber Fusion. Not bad though, not bad, pretty smart. Because you can actually use the side of view, graveyard as material. Because if I don't correctly, the fusion card, it doesn't allow you to, let me take a look. Yeah, few of his are banished. Didn't have in the graveyard. but with selective features for HF degree. Piercing, 1k1. Passes everyone's playing the less than more than 2k tactic. Very smart, so that it prevents you from using your skill, which is smart, very smart. Okay, so activate Palace Element Loss again, and normal summon Element Center Mohu. Okay, so all these players know what they are doing. Okay, they do not want to activate Yami Yugi's skill of 2k levels and below to search for Spellcaster. So this is a very common play so far. I mean, having the Alistair in the hand by drawing it is very scary. It actually can cripple you, really cripple you at this point of time. Okay, so Elemental Saber Mohu being bigger than the the Kamata Rampage Dragon actually goes for the offensive attack. Any response from Courage? Enemy controller again? Okay, change your defense position. Holy crap, that's a small but. Alright. What do you mean? Is this Chinese? I'm English, but I do speak Chinese. Alright. Okay, so Rapid Dragon effect activate. Sorry, got Nectrix MC, what do you mean by is this Chinese? Okay, so send Cyber Dragon Veil and disarm Dragon to the graveyard and goes on the attack. Counter Rapid Dragon attacks. Element Set Move activates effect. Throws the La Polia to the graveyard and change the more space down and go piercing damage onto yes sir. Alright, slick indeed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. Alright, so yes sir has lost one. And Courage has won one for the team. Okay, let's see the update. 3 times 2. Yeah, thanks for the update, guys. Really appreciate it. Alright, next round. Let's go and spectate this game. Wait, Courage, did Courage repeat? Is there a repeat? Okay, never mind, I see wrong. I kind of messed up because he still lost this game, so he switched to another deck. My bad. Okay, so he just switched to not Island Whisper. Yeah, I see wrongly. No worries. Never mind. It's okay, Josh. I see wrongly. Anyway. I see wrong. I still need to understand the board itself. Okay. Let me just amend the score first. So Courage set 2 cards face down. Okay, so yes sir goes with a cost recycle on his face down card. Okay, Cosmic Cyclone or Cosmic Cyclone. Alright, so okay. Okay, so he's playing Vision Elemental Heroes and Vision Heroes. Vision Hero Fairy's effect activates when this guy's special summon. Yeah, actually plays one Vision Hero to a Sprite Trap Zone. So it actually places the increase. Yeah. Okay, Shadow's effect activate. Destroys up to cards up to the number of hero monsters you control. So nice hit on the Drowning Mirror Force. And then he actually put poison vision increase in the Sprite Trap Zone. Okay, You can special summon by attributing it, special summon this card. Okay, increase spell actually activates to actually special summon a vision hero Vylon. A Vylon effect can actually foolish barrel one hero monster from the deck to the graveyard. Okay, so malicious goes to the graveyard. Vylon effect activates banishes a hero monster to actually search for a polymerization card from the deck to the hand. So adds a polymerization. Activates polymerization. Alright, so what is he gonna summon? 2. Okay. Okay, Vision Hero of Duration. Okay, then the malicious effect, banish yourself, special and now copy yourself from the deck. So 3 monsters. It's gonna go for the hit. I mean, there's a face down defense position monster there, so he has to make a decision what which one to pick. Wait, mask change? Right, cool. Okay, let's see what Anki. Wow, he's really gonna hit it, man. Heroes. Okay, goes for hit, destroys the Cyber Dragon Bear. If it activates X, another mask change. Okay, this is kinda hurt. I can commit. This gotta hurt. Okay, hits again. Any response? No response. Yes, so win. Okay, let's pick a slip. Okay, so yes, sir. Use 2 decks. So ready heroes. Let me just note it down first. So yes, so 1. Okay. So call hits back for his team. This kind of a close match. Courage lost 1. Yeah. Oh, this match could go either way. Okay, so Courage has come back. Okay, Seto Kaiba. So let's see. So Courage took out his Cyber Dragon, switch up for another card, another deck. Alright, just let me update the score accordingly. So now it's tied to 3-3. Wow, that is gonna be a long one. this could go either way. Okay, Mountain. Okay, high chance is Black Feather. You know, kill me if I'm wrong. So it's a 3-3 at your side. Alright, nice. Black Wolverine, okay. I mean, it's just update 3-3, right? Let me just take a look. Yeah, it's 3-3. Wait, is it 3-3? Did I miss anything? Wait. Wait, no. Wait. I mean, just need to check. Did I make any wrongs with the score? I just need to confirm that I missed anything. Wait, let me just take a look. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind, I just go see the live stream first. Okay, normal summons the normal summon Black Ring increase the Crack of Dawn. Let's see. Okay, she goes summoning. Wait, did I miss out the score somewhere? I just need to confirm. Okay, activate Necro Valley. I mean, just to check, did I miss out any scores? I don't think I missed out any. Yeah, no worries. It's Japan Dragon special in defense position. Okay. She destroys his mountain at Necro Valley and activates Necro Valley. Guys, did I miss out any score? I worry I missed out something. I just need to make sure I got it correct. Hmm. One. Kenya. Okay, Vision Hero again. Did I do the math correctly? Wait. Okay, wait. Mastercard 1, 2, 3, lost 2. Okay. Alright. Good. I really messed up. Okay, Ken. Thanks for the update. Okay, Stratos effect activate, destroy the up to a number of cards that are you control on for with other heroes, you can destroy one. Okay, activating the Black Whirlwind. Special wait, destroys Necro. Okay, destroys Necro Valley. Then Destiny Gem Wishes activate to special sign itself. So he destroys the Necro Valley so that he is malicious will be live. Yeah. Activate Promization. Okay, Promization, Special Summon. Adoration. Gains attack. So he loses the defense of the attack and defense from the the Stratos. Then go in direct attack with 1k8 from the Stratos, leaving 200 for courage. So what option does he have now? Let's see, take a look. Okay, Black Wing Effect activate. Normal sounds Zephyros the Elite. Black Wing Effect activates. Search it twice. Gil the Whirlwind and Orochi the Squire. Okay, let's see what response we plan to do next. It's kind of a neat fix situation. Alright, Black will the Gil the Whirlwind effect actually activate to half a monster's attack. Okay, so you decide to halve the Adoration's single summon to a level 7. Yep, 7. Okay, Raikiri the Rain Shower, special summon, Gil the Whirlwind, activate the effect of Raikiri Shower to destroy cards up to the number of other Blackwing monsters you control. So, and once again, Gil the Whirlwind half the attack of Stratos. Goes for battle phase. Okay, destroys the Adoration, which will increase as she sets this out in the spell and trap zone. Puzzle turn back to yes sir. Changes Stratos to defense position. Changes the Vision Hero. Ferries to defense position and sets one card face down and passes his turn back. Alright, chains, bounces, adds the Poison Wing to his hand. Okay, normal summon, add the Poison's Wing to the hand and add 2 copies actually. Raikiri the Ring Shower actually activates 2 cards to be destroyed because 2 other Black Wings. Targets 2 monster, Vision Hero increase, activates effect. Contribute a hero monster to special another Vision Hero, so dodging one of the targets. And Vision Hero increase actually activates effect. When AX actually special summon, you can actually special summon 1 Vision Hero from the deck to the field. Vision Hero Violent effect activates to search for a polymerization by sending a hero monster from its effect and someone sending a hero monster to the graveyard. Okay, so another round of single summoning with a level 7. Okay, special summon a Bidder, Chidori the Rain Sparkling, a 4k4 Bidder. Must change, activates on his Vision Hero increased. Special summons a monster, special summons the Anki in face attack position. And I can see why I'm trying to do that. Okay, so activate the effect of Celestia, banishes 2 because I have no cards in my hand, banishes 2, the Snake Hero gets to draw 2 cards from his deck. Direct attack 1k4 and kills Courage. So yes so 1. Yeah. Alright. So yes so 1, the third one. Okay, so who's the next player being sent out? Okay, so yes sir, you have already on your last deck, which is heroes, because the element sabers in the previous game was being used. Courage use which is 2 decks. Okay. So we need to see who are they sending out next. Okay, once again, heads up to the Team Wars for giving me an opportunity to stream this on your main channel. That is, it's kind of cool though. I gotta admit, it's kind of cool. Alright, so the next representative you can send out. Who will they be sending out for this game? For this gig? Okay, so we're waiting for them to send in the next player. Yes, sir, is the way. Oh, it. Oh, there's a lot of people watching. That's kind of cool. Are you serious? You name your pet? Yes, sir. Irony, it was a pet rock. Come on, it's the way. All right, so we gotta see what is the next person they gotta send in for this game. All right, okay, guys, I just need to reaffirm. Can you guys hear me clearly? I just need to make sure that I am able to communicate all the games to you pretty clearly. Murachi is up. Okay, let us spectate. Wait a minute. Is Murachi using... Alright, we will see. We will see. No, I kind of like this Egyptian music. It's kind of cool though. Alright. Okay, not Cyber Dragon. Sorry, I'm Ned. I almost got caught in, but yeah. All right. Okay, so it's the Luna Knights. Okay, so Yellow Marty sends it to graveyard. If the graveyard add Luna Knight Fusion, that bounces back. That's my defense position. So add the net value of a Luna Knight Fusion, and there is a Emerald Luna Knight Emerald in the hand. Huh. Alright guys, this is gonna be dope. Luna Knights. Okay, let's go. Let's take a look. Activating the Luna Knight Fusion. Is it a double fusion somewhere or a triple Yugo? It's gonna do for double or gonna do for triple? Huh? Da da da. Okay, Cat Dancer. Scorpion, I'm not able to comment what is their strategy in terms of how we gotta do the placement of players, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, as in their Luna, yes, Luna's into heroes, vision heroes with the mass change. Yeah, correct. They threw a cat woman. Yes, cat woman. Because someone look like not a cat. Are they all cats or are they fox? They look like cats, fox, and oh my god, Luna cats. Okay, they look like women with animal costumes. Yes, cat woman. It's animal costume. I don't know. I'm just trying to comment mix on. Okay, I mean, I don't. Some of them look like cats. Martin is a cat. I have no idea. All right. Okay, so let's not get sidetracked. Okay, so Vision Hero Fairies, if I activate, throws the increase out onto the Spiral Trap Zone. It's like a pretty standard strategy, like fairies, the increase 3 bills, yada yada yada. Wait, what? Why did he... Oh! Okay, so he purposely decreased his life points by 1,000? Wait, did he pay? Oh, he misses the target, but why did he do that for? Okay. Violent effect activates. Send the malicious to a graveyard. Okay, violent effect activates to actually banishes a hero to actually search for promization. Okay, normal summon Stratos effect activate a hero monster. That is funny that I shall add any hero. Be it my destiny, be it my vision. Okay. Malicious. Not malicious, plasma. The Bloodo, Bloody D. And that's how I call it in the Japanese animation. Symptoms, okay, yep, no touching the grave. Every effect to absorb in the cat dancer. Oh my god, poor thing, Catwoman. No, got absorbed. Promization again. Whoa, he's going in for the hit, man. That's not a joke. Oh my god. Oh my god, Luna Knight is getting plummeted. Adoration. Wow. Alright. Ouch. This is gonna leave a mark. This is gonna leave a mark. This is gonna leave a mark. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. He absorbed. Yes. Catwoman got absorbed inside the spell trap zone and he's gonna go for the hit. Whew, this is gonna be tough. Yes, Kiteroid. Yes. Nice save. Yes, yes, Kiteroid. Okay, so he saved the Kiteroid. And the problem is symptoms you can't really use the graveyard effect. Let me just remember if I remember correctly. Yes, correct. Symptoms, yes. You cannot banish cards from the graveyard, so you kind of jam yourself. Luckily, one card right, if not three monsters. That is a kind of a very nicky situation. So yeah, this is something we gotta see. Oh yeah, baby. Ta-ta. Alright. So now the problem is, okay, now our dear friend here, the Murashi is in a very tight situation right here. I mean, Yesa is down to his last deck, but he is steamrolling some of the players here. So, yikes, it's gonna be hard. So, Element Sabers back to Heroes, then now there is the Murashi using the Luna Knights. Okay, so the problem is what is gonna respond from that, because it is gonna be hard, you know. This is not a joke. Okay, getting plummeted and the symptoms with this, Blood D. Okay, we call it Blood D in Jap. Yeah. They actually really quite bloody, so in order to censor it, they didn't name it that way. Yeah. So it's kind of a censorship in the English TCG. So yeah, they call it the D, Blood D, Plasma Direct Blood D. And then the actual Japanese animation is very gory. They actually have blood on Plasma, shoot out the blood. I need to censor it for kids. Yeah. So yeah, okay, I mean getting a big sidetrack, so we need to see what else Murashi plans to have response from here. So it's gonna be very tricky because this is a very crucial match. Because Murashi is the third one, while Yesa, the Yesa is really 3-1 on this team of itself. Alright, so the Murashi actually added Master Fusion, added Promization. Alright, 2 monsters. Okay, nice one. Luckily, he has the Crimson Fox. Okay, so Emerald Effect targets the Yellow Martin, and the Crimson Fox effect activate the change of monster to 0. I mean, it's pretty smart because the thing is that let me see. Yeah, it negates all the face-up monster while they control, but this is a graveyard effect, so it's negated, yes, but the monster is destroyed. But increased effect activates to set this out into a spell and trap zone. Okay, so he get rid of a big wall here, but he still have to deal with the adoration, so it's gonna be tricky. I mean, now the problem is our Yeza has reused a Symptom, so it's only can be used once per duel. So as you can take a look, it can be used once per duel. So this means that he can actually count on the skill again to guarantee the win for him. So it may provide a window of opportunity for Murashi to actually do a counter attack on Yeza. Yeah. So yeah, let's hope we're able to give us a hell of a good show, because this match could go either way. Top Stratos one time. Luna Knights versus Heroes, Divine Destiny. Okay, so normal summon Stratos. Geez, really top the Stratos. So add a hero from the deck to the hand. Yeah. Like Destiny, you quite top the hero. would like you call it top the hero. Really top the hero. Not bad. Just top it up. Okay. So now that you add a hero monster from the deck to the hand. So let's see what he plans to add. I mean, now the issue is, okay, Luna like Cat Dancer, even though it's a small attack, but it can't be destroyed by battle. So even with the attack, the what's his name again? Yes, the Murachi can still survive the onslaught. So it can go either way. So Adoration effect activates. Okay, he's gonna just make it small. He'll make the Cat Dancer small. Then Crystal Force effect activate to negate the effect. So actually, apparently, yes, I actually forget that Crystal Force has the ability to banish itself to actually negate the activation, and both players gain life points. Then opponent change to Vision Hero, tributes away the Stratos, special summon itself, and sets another Vision Hero from the deck to the Spell and Trap Zone. Yes. Is this one? No, special summon. My bad. Say wrongly. It's special summon. That's the other one. My bad. But unfortunately, can use this once per turn. So he tries to build a wall. Okay, so Adoration attacks the Yellow Martin and passes turn back to Murachi. Alright, this is dope. This is pretty dope. This match is gonna go for a long way, guys. I'll be here with you guys for quite a while. So yeah, we gotta take note on what he plans to do next. So pass the turn back to Yesa. Wow, this match could go either way. Is Yesa's gonna MVP the whole thing? Oh my god, I really can't really comment, but because he is at 3 wins actually. Alright, mask changed. Okay. Goes on to the increase to special summon a hero monster. Alright, Aniki. Okay, the issue is Aniki can't really destroy the monster by battle, so by switching the Cat Dancer defense position, you can actually protect, but he's gonna aim for the direct attack. So 1k4. So Murachi passes turn back to Murachi. So Murachi, you have to deal with this direct attack as it's not gonna end well for you. It's really not gonna end well. It's really gonna be very terrible. Alright. Okay. Luna Fusion again. Okay. So it's gonna do a triple fusion summon. Alright, Crystal Force will activate. Changes the monster to 0. And hits the game. Finally, yes, is yanked off his seat with amazing 3 wins. And we'll be passing on, and he'll be passing the baton to another player. Nice one. Good job for the rookies. Yep, so it's 4-4. Good job for the rookies, and good job. Managed to yank Yesa off his seat. Yank it like literally. Woo! Okay, so Marsh is still on his first deck. Okay, let's see when I decide 4-4. Yeah. Oh my god, this match could really go either way. It's gonna be tedious. It's gonna be very tedious. Yeah, oh my god, I'll be here with you guys for a while. Don't mind me. Just doing my job. And just to give me your love. Alright, so up next, who will they be sending as the next player? Who will be the next one for this? Oops, so sorry. Wrong side, wrong person. Wrong person, not this guy. This one's here. Put on the wrong side. Apologies on the amendments, my bad. So 4-4. Yeah, Murachi for 2, 3, 3. Okay, yep. So we need to see who is the next player to send. Okay, yes, it's out. Alright. Okay, so we have to see who is the next guy they plan to send. Okay, so now we are awaiting Sun Clan. This match is going either direction. It's gonna be a long game. Who knows, maybe it'll be going like this forever and ever. Alright. Okay, so let's see. So nice hit on the Luna Knights. smacking the hero with amazing 4k8 attack. So it's gonna be a very dire situation. We will have to take note. It is Lunar Knights we are talking about, so I think the other team is discussing how to counter Lunar Knights and which player would they send out to actually hit this massive damage. So we got to be careful on this. That's all. He's already on the chat. Alright, still waiting for the next team to send out. Okay, so guys, the match could go either way. Any of you guys have a favorite voting or who they want to vote for? Alright, guys, while waiting for the players to actually sort out their people, I need to use the washroom for a while. Apologies, give me a sec. Wait, they haven't selected their players yet? Who's the next player? Wait, did I miss anything? I did do the tabulation correctly, like guys. Hopefully I did. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Anyone? Alright, okay. So for now, let me just give you some fun facts about the Vision Heroes. Okay, so now Vision Hero itself, right? Most of their decks are very let me see. Let me just take a look. Okay, so Vision Hero actually has been quite a huge success in some of the games, because most of the recipes are pretty straightforward. Okay, by using mass change to throw, and then they use the combination Vision Hero ranging from Trinity, ranging from Adoration, ranging from all the key heroes that actually did the beats up for his opponent. So yeah, we're still waiting for the next up team. Okay, anyway, for those that just turn up, for those just watching now, okay, so now they send out the Turbo Man. Alright, let's spectate. Okay, just take note. Yeah, let's see. Both are still haven't used their second decks yet. Correct. No repeats at all done so far. Yeah, correct. Okay, Turbo Man versus Murachi. Alright. So Murachi is using Lunar Knights. Let's see what kind of show will Turbo Man deliver to us today. Okay, so it's Murachi's turn. How is he playing the rest of them? Because he have absolutely no idea what deck Turbo is playing, unless he did, you know, stalk his opponent on some of their previous live stream that has been showcased to see what deck is his favorite or what deck they actually use quite often in the meta game itself. Wait, he ends his turn and passes the turn to Turbo Man. Right, that is odd play, I guess, but who am I to comment? We will just see what he plans to do. Alright, we just note down on this situation. Wow, this match can go either. It's a 4-4 I see here. Alright. Okay, Shiranui. Normal summon the Spectral Sword, going for a Synchro Summon at level 6. Oh, level off. He's not going for level 6, he's going for something higher. Like, damn! Level 8. Okay, let's see what other notes I have so far. Alright. So I guess I combine my own streaming notes because I just need to practice. Okay, so level 10. Let go. Alright. Wait, what? What? Did he summon Sun Saga in defense position? Wait, am I seeing this wrongly? Wait, guys? Am I seeing this wrongly? Did he actually special in defense position? Why did he do that for? Wait, why? But why? Alright, okay, I can't comment his playstyle. Let's see what strategy he has from there, okay? There must be a reason why he summoned defense position. Okay, let's hope it is a good one. Okay, makes sense. Scorpion 456 makes sense. He may establish a potential counterplay with the Fox. Yup. But in this kind of situation, okay, let's get some comment from Scorpion. Okay, if that's the case, why did he summon a big monster in the first place? You can summon a monster and leave it there instead of doing it. I mean, since you mentioned that he's worried that Fox will put it to 0 attack, but shouldn't he not waste his resources and summon big monsters? I mean, I'm just saying there is a reason. I mean, you got any opinions on this? Some of the viewers, some of y'all comment that they actually want to put a Fox to 0 attack. But if that's the case, should he actually waste the resource to summon any monster at all? I mean, there must be some rational thinking. I mean, change 0, yes, understand, but why would he even summon a monster in the first place? Okay, so passes turn, so now summon another summon the Shiranui Squire. Okay, so Squire only target is actually Spectral Sword. So once again, this tool is going to single for a level 6. Okay. Makes sense too. That is also right. It's pretty fence, alright. Okay. I mean, technically, Sun Saga can protect himself from being destroyed by banishing. So yeah, in a way, it's correct also. Yeah, it is correct. Tactical in terms of this tactical situation, it's correct. Okay, so Lunar Knight's Emerald Bird, if it activates to discard Yellow Martin and actually sends Yellow Martin to the graveyard, draws a card. Martin, if it activates, add the Lunar Knight fusion to his hand. It's serious. Alright. Anyway, yes, so that was a very, very good game just now. Heads up to you, pretty amazing. Whoa. Alright, Lunar Knight Fusion, he's gonna go for it. He is gonna go for it. So 2 defense position monster, both can, and Sun Saga can actually protect his zombie type monster, banishing the monster in the graveyard. We are talking about expert people here. That's a fan, yeah, they're expert people. They actually, for my situation, sometimes I wouldn't even able to overlook that far. Yeah, I'm really being honest with you, and because I haven't really, to be honest, I never really hit King of Games before. Unfortunately, I hit most Legend. Yeah. It's like 6 behind a kite. Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of a dope thing. Okay, so yeah. A true man's deck. Alright, so let's see how you plan to do this one. Okay, so there's a Lunar Knight Saber. Okay, it's going to attack the big monster, obviously. It's gonna aim for the Sun Saga. Sun Saga, if it actually activates, protects himself by banishing a Squire. Squire, if it activates, you get to filter out your hand by drawing 1 and discarding 1. Alright, Puzzle turn back to Turbo Man. Okay, so now here's a problem. It's 100 bigger. Really 100 bigger, so it can go either way. It could go either way. Okay, so let's while we are waiting for them to take a let's view that graveyard. Okay, 2 Spectral Sword, 2 Squire, and 1 Squire banish. Alright. Alright, so 2 card face down. Okay, so let's take a look at his graveyard. Okay, so there's 1 Lunar Emerald Bird, there is 1 Crimson Fox, and 1 Lunar Fusion. So there is a protection here. Alright, so passes his turn. Okay, goes back to the Murachi. Magnificent, this match. It's like, you're right though, it's like, yeah, passive is like, yeah, basic aggro is the... Alright, so... Okay, so Joseph summons Lunar Knight Red Rabbit. If it activates to target the Emerald Bird. And that's the best part. I think the effect was 2 triggers. Yes, effects 2 triggers. So, special summon, trigger. Weird ass do. Alright, so the Lunar Martin effect actually activates again. Then Sun Saga, Samurai Saga effect activates too. Change the position and then returns one of the banished card to shove it into the deck. So he wants to recycle back the Squire. White Rabbit effect activate bounces any number of it's supposed to track up to other numbers of your Lunar Knight cards you control. So bounces too. Okay, so now the thing is that Sun, our dear Sun Saga here still have protection option with, you know, this number of cards in this graveyard. Okay, so Lunar Martin if it activates actually targets the White Rabbit to bounces back and special summon Lunar Knight Yellow Martin. Oh, that's a lot of hand. Okay, activate Lunar Fusion again. Alright. Let's see what he plans to do from there. Okay, so this match could go either way. Alright, special summon the Lunar Knight Cat Dancer or Cat Woman. I don't know if I call it. Okay, then special summon the Lunar Knight Yellow Martin. Then Cat Dancer effect 3 boots away. Then it can attack twice while inflicting 100 damage. Not destroyed, by the way. So you get 100 damage. 100 damage. Just keep. It's kind of poking with 100 damage. Okay, so don't destroy it. Then if I get attacks again, it's gonna pace. You gotta take slowly the pace with the 100 damage one at a time. So side effect protects itself, banishes a Shuanui monster from the graveyard. Then filter the hand, draw 1, drop 1. Alright, so okay. So he sends the artifact Lancia to the graveyard. Lunar effect activates. Battles a monster, inflicts another 100 damage and hits. Destroys the Samurai Saga. Okay, then drops a card in his turn, passes turn back to Turbo Man. Okay, Turbo Man draws a card. Okay, let's see what he plans to consider from there. Alright, so while we are waiting for him to consider his option, let's take a look at his graveyard. Yeah. Alright. So we have a Lancia, we have a Samurai Saga, we have a Squire, we have 2 unused Spectral Sword. And look at his graveyard. We have 1 Crimson Fox, Lunar Knight Crimson Fox. 1 2 Lunar Knight Fusion, 1 this Emerald Bird, 1 Martin, and 1 White Rabbit. Okay, so Turbo Man sets a card face down. I have this is such a Saber's mirror match, dude. This is... I can't comment on what are the matches that you prefer to watch because it is really the player's of choice of game at this point of time. I mean, even though it is It is just it is, but it is dubious in how this game is being played. Okay, so passes to Murachi, still have a lot of hand size, and some card left in his deck. You know, the cycle is gonna repeat again, that's the issue. And we see some, and we actually realize that some of the audience is actually commenting that I will not watch this. I'd rather watch Sabers. I mean, Sabers versus Sabers is actually more fun than this. I mean, I'm not gonna comment because it's their tech choice, but we have to see what strategies they plan to do from there. Okay, and White Rabbit again, so he's gonna loop the White Rabbit effect to actually bounce back cards again. He actually is he planning on repeating the thing over and over again? Oh, Divine Wrath. Nice one. Negates the White Rabbit. Okay, so there's higher attack. Whew. So he drops a Lancet again. Okay, Luana Dancer effect activates. High Ride Points hits the monster. So now Sun Saga decide not to save himself. Then destroys the Gozuki. Okay. Alright. Passes a turn back to the Turbo Man. Yes, Spectral Sword effect activates. Level 6 and level 2. Makes level 8. This is a pinnacle of Duel Links. You need a flies. I mean, the things that both, I mean, to you it may look boring, but it is they both have to, you know, consider their option. They cannot afford to make any fast misplay. Alright, so, okay, nice one with the Spear Kuribo. Okay, they thought it's for game with the Shogun Saga, but nope, they actually dropped the Spear Kuribo, change the defense position, and extend a very huge pickup right now. Yeah, high quality stuff. Let's be an A7. This is the pinnacle of Duel Links. Alright. Oh, what a scene. Alright, Lana is the effect. Battles the monster. Fiendish Chain. Okay. Crimson Fox effect activate, negate the effect of the Fiendish Chain. I presume that Turbo Man must have forgotten there's a Crimson Fox in the graveyard. Shogun Saga effect activates. Target on a bench return to the graveyard, but 4k2? Okay. But that's the thing. The 1k is a risk. Special Sword effect actually activates again. Okay, so by building out his hand, he has actually multiple attacks. He lives! Yes, 200 life points. Yup, definitely 200 life points. He lives with 200 life points. Right. How long is this stream now? Whoa, it's an hour and 53 minutes. I'm still in the middle of the game. This is gonna be a long one, guys. Please bear with me. Okay, hopefully my voice is not that boring. Alright, so returns back and destroys 2 cards. Not bad. Because now the main concept, because it says that just gonna banish this card, can this card. Yeah, cannot target these card effects, but the effect of this Shogun Saga, I don't think it targets. Yes, it doesn't target. So these two actually got destroyed. Okay, so sets one card face down, passes the turn back to Turbo Man. So with the Asana Sun Saga actually changed the game for him. Okay, set one card face down. For Turbo Man, pass to Murashi. Dude, do you think they will play Goblin Thief, the ASAP Turtle? Alright. Let me just check the graveyard for you guys, okay? 1, 2. He has used 2. In the graveyard, he has used 2. Okay, just let you know. Third one. Okay, speaking of which, he used the third one already. Alright. Triple Fusion Summoning. Alright. Okay, another Lunar Knight Saber Dancer. Pass the turn back to Turbo Man. Okay, so next, as a state of curiosity, let's check a look at Turbo Man's graveyard. Okay, so he has 2 Spectral Swords, 1 Squire, and pass the turn back to the Murachi. Next turn, again back to Turbo Man again, so they are, you know, wearing each other out somehow. Holy, this gonna end either way, I guess. Three cards face down, but in terms of deck advantage, the Turbo Man has it. Okay, Luna Rabbit, if it activates, special summon the special summon the cat. Luckily, it's in defense position. If it's in attack position, that will be a big issue. Okay, so bounces the card. Alright. Okay. Wait, passes turn back to Turbo Man? Wait, what is Murachi planning? That's odd. Okay. Murachi's turn. Okay, what is he planning to do? Oh my god, the skills. Okay, Master of Fusion is used by the Murachi. Master of Fusion is by Murachi, and Lego Orc has been used by the Turbo Man. Both have already used. Yeah. And now the thing is that Murachi is on. He is like, wow. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? He is just. Oh, he's waiting for his lava golem. Oh my god. He is waiting for the lava golem. That's why he actually did this. Let me guess. He's gonna finish it. Oh my god. He's just gonna finish it. The lava golem. He's finishing the lava golem. Negate. Replace negated. Use. This case. Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be dope, alright. Okay, I'm not gonna comment, okay, that last play with the lava golem, alright. Then afterwards, you use the finish it on that very lava golem. Alright, so, okay, let's go to a memo of the score. Turboman lost 1. Wait, Turboman. Not Turboman lost, sorry. The Murachi lost 1. Wait, who won? I'm really messed up right now. Let me think. Yeah, Turboman won because Murachi decked out. Yeah. Whew. Wow, my brain, man. Watching this is really giving me brain cancer at the moment. I mean, it was funny in the beginning, but at the end, not so much. It is giving me brain cancer. I swear to God, the brain cancer is there. Ugh. Okay, have they started the second round? Alright, let's go and spectate. I swear to God, that's like literally some of the serious brain cancer I've ever seen. I mean, just to check, did I get a score correct? Because I think I got brain cancer from my lava golem. Wow. Yup, Murachi uses 1 deck already. Guys, let me check whether I got amendments correct. Oh my god. Okay, the comments are flooding with all the thing. It's double brick. Yeah, both sides are breaking apparently, I think. Oh my god. Okay, let me just amend the score first. So Rookie's won with 5. It means just to make sure the update the scores are correct, right? I just need to make sure I don't have to mess this up. Just give me a heads up if there's any issues. Oh my god, we're still in the middle of a game. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna kill me, man. Let's do it. That means alright. Yeah, 4-5. Oh yeah, the previous game we didn't see a lava golem with Murachi, so that's why I was surprised I see a lava golem. Yeah, the previous game that Murachi has with the what's his name again? The okay, so it's a brick hand. The previous has with the yes, so it didn't show the lava golem, so that's why we didn't see it. But now because the previous game did show lava golem, so it's kind of drag out a bit. Okay, so yeah, so puzzles turn back again. So Murashi sets an card face down. Whew. Okay guys, so sorry for that very lengthy match. I even lost my composure at one point when I almost zero. I don't know, Scorpion. This is their game, we cannot comment. Okay, so change. Okay, so apparently Murashi has changed deck. Artifact Lancer actually prevents the banish. Oh! Okay, banish. It's always the best. Alright, so apparently it failed because the effect of Lancer actually prevents the invocation on banishing the Alistair the Invoker. Because the effect of the invocation is banish the invoked monster on the field. But because Lancer effect prevents banishing, it kind of makes the render the spell useless at this point of time. So it's like a mini Necro Valley, but more surprise. Yeah. It's like a mini Necro Valley. Like there's some that can choose not to play Necro because they're lesser. I just a drop, you can't do anything. It's very simple as that. Oh man. Say, have you guys had breakfast? Because it's morning for me actually. And this is from 8:30 and now it's already 10:30. Oh. Guys, you gotta do your best, man. Okay, let's go. Divine Prominence negating the solitaire effect to prevent. Oh my god, did I see Volcanic Shell? Whew. Okay, I think more or less some of you guys can guess what that is really. Volcanic Shell, wow. Volcanic Shell effect activates, place fire right adds a copy of Volcanic Shell. Okay, keep on Dragon Magic. Discards another copy of the shell. Okay, so open a chains with Divine Wrath, discarding a card, negating the effect of the Keepers of Dragon Magic. Okay, goes for Battle Phase. Alistair hits a 1000 damage to Turbo Man and leave it Turbo Man with 2000 life points. Okay, so now the thing is that Turbo Man normal summons the Shiranui Squire. Activates his effect. Is he gonna activate his effect? Okay, apparently he didn't. Okay, so now Squire actually goes to attack the Alistair, the Invoker. Alright, so sorry about it. I'll try to take note of my pacing. Really so sorry. I'll just try to because this is actually my third time stream. I'm actually from Singapore. So it's technically 8 AM and 10:30 AM here for me. Okay, Spear Cribble. Discuss it, change the Shiranui Squire to defense position. Alright, so passes the turn back to Murashi. Okay, Murashi sets another card face down. So apparently, alright, he's using the Alistair the Invoker to actually attack the Squire. Any response from Turbo Man? Okay, so apparently Turboman is considering his options now. Alright, so he lets it go, destroys the Squire, and passes the turn back to Turboman. Okay, this game is rather slow paced, so it could go either way. Because in this kind of issue, Russia has a life force advantage of 3k5. And what both parties has been doing is they are actually negating each other's stuff, like preventing fusion summoning, negating monster effect. We can just take a look at their graveyard. Okay, wait, first at the record break, he is really hell-bent on getting rid of all the monsters that is generating the advantage for him. Any response from Turboman? Ballistic Squad changed Ballistic Squad tribute away, escapes. It's what I call a sacrificial escape, and aims the Alistair the Invoker to destroy it. So basically, a stalemate, both players has no field, and Turboman sets one card face down, passes turn back to Morochi. Okay, so take a look at his graveyard, all the negate stuff. So, Regeki Break disrupts, negates, and his side on the field. Negates, destroy, destruction, negates. So both of them are actually trying to mellow out each other's resources. I must say both sides are doing a very cranky job at each other. They're really, no, you shall not do this, no, you shall not do that, I shall negate here, you shall negate there, everyone's perfect negate. You see? This is what I'm talking about. Everyone is negating each and other's place. Like, just negating. It's just stuck as it is. You know how crazy it was? Everyone was negating each other's crap. So, I negate you, you negate me, I negate you, you negate me. We are negating each other like there's no tomorrow. Alright, so both parties are nuts. Okay, they're negating stuff. They say, okay, I shall not let you go a synchro play. No, I shall not let you go your fusion play. But apparently, Turboman still have more to dig up. So let's see whether does Murashi has anything to counter to disrupt his play. So basically both parties are just happily negating each other. So, yep, apparently there's no more negation to be done. Alright, Spectre Summon, Spectre Sword in face at defense position. Any response from Murachi? Wow. Whew, this is nuts. Everyone is doing something crazy. Okay, Karma. What's with this guy? Another Ballistic Squad. Everyone is countering each and other like there's no tomorrow. Wow, look at this. Look at this. You know how crazy it was? Everyone's looking at each other. The game is stalemate. With only a minor difference of life points, everyone's just throwing all the traps like nobody's business. Like, just throw. I just keep throwing my traps. I just got thrown. So, pass the turn back to Turboman. So, has finally Murashi run out of juice? Has he finally ran out of gas? Yep. Special Sword effect activates. Banishes the level 4 and level 2. Doing a synchro summon of a level 6. Okay, Ashwin Zombie Scout. Okay, Shiny Sword effect activates. Special summon the Shiranui Spectral Sword from the Banish Zone out onto the field. Oh. Okay, so synchro summon for a level 8. Alright. Whew. This is a hectic one, the way they exchange their plays. Shogun Saga. Shogun Saga if active banishes, hits. Finally! It's over! Turboman wins. Let's go. Wow, that is a rough run. Then Murashi. Alright, 2 players left on from rookies. Whew. 6-4, yeah. Wow guys, this is some crazy game. Very crazy game I see here. Okay, removing Rush's name. Who is the next player? Please send out the next representative. Shia. Alright, up next is Shia. Alright, the games has begun. Shinya, yeah. Right. Okay, so Shinya is playing heroes. Such as for the fairies. Fairies effect actually discards a Vylon, then actually calls out a increase on the field. Singles tributes and special summons the Vision Hero increase. Vision Hero increase activates special summon a hero monster Vision Hero. Then Vision Hero violence effect activates to Foolish Burial one hero monster to the graveyard. Yep. Violent effect activates, banishes a hero monster. Yeah, banishes a Violent itself. Search for Polymerization. Okay, so set one card face down, passes back to Turbo Man. Oh my god. Alright, so guys, let's take a look at this close-up match. Okay, Summer Spectral Sword. Whew. Pretty summon to a level 6. Samurai Saga summons on the field. Attack position, set 2 cards face down, go into battle phase. Battles destroys the Vision Hero Fairies. Opponent end phase, use Cosmic Cyclone, paying 1000 life points, finishing a face down monster. So hits a Ballistic Squad. Shinya draws a card. Now let's see what he plans to do with these two hero monsters. And there is the there is the Samurai Saga that is on the field right now. Okay, Polymerization. Okay, is it a double Yugo or triple Yugo? Okay, so it's a double fusion summoning. Summon a Vision Hero Adoration. Adoration effect activates, select hero monster, and select another opponent monster, loses attack equal to the defense equal to attack of the target monster. Alright, so Adoration and the Vylon. And Sun Saga is now with a measly 1500 attack points. Suitum, he's playing to actually prevent any grave plays at the moment. And he's gonna try to hit for game. Battle phase. Okay. Okay, now goes and hit on the Samurai Saga. Spear Kuribo activates, changing the battle position of the Visual Hero Adoration. Does it have any counter towards this? Nope, none. Does any counters? Okay, he has. He chose a mass change. Alright. Oh, nice. Summons the Mass Hero Aniki onto the field. And he attacks the Samurai Saga Ballistic Squad. Nice. Nice. Any counters? Nope. Passes turn back to Turbo Man. Okay, normal summon Shiny Squire. Passes turn back to Shinya, alright. Okay, so now the alteration is in attack position. Okay, destroys the Shiny Squire and then activates Mass Change. Summons out another Anki and picks up attack position. And battles and destroys the Spectral Sword. Adds another Mass Change to his hand. Does he is he out of steam? No, apparently he is relentless. Artifact Lancia activates effect. Hits per game. Okay, so Xian won the first round. Okay, let's go to next. Okay. And just amend the score. Then Turbo Man lost one. Okay, this match could go either way. Okay, up next, let's go. Whew. Okay, high chance that Turbo Man is actually playing Black Feathers. There is a high chance. Okay, so Xian starts the fray first with a Stratos play. Searches for a Fairies. Fairies effect activates, discarding the Destiny Hero Celestia. Special summon Vision Hero Fairies in defense position, and Fairies effect activate. Simply again, throwing the increase into the Spiral Trap Zone. So passes turn back. Okay, activates the effect of the Simon Poison Wing to actually sets the Black Whirlwind. Okay, activate effects to search for Zephyros the Elite, and not just that, he hasn't even done his normal summon yet. So yep, it's kinda cool. Normal summon the Zephyros the Elite, Black Whirlwind effect activates again to search for another Black Feather card. Okay, so special summon Gil the Whirlwind. Activate Gil the Whirlwind to half the attack of Stratos. Vision Hero increase, activates back to dodge the effect by tributing away. Opponent change to Cosmic Cyclone, paying 1000 life points, getting rid of Vision Hero increase. So yeah, perfect interaction between both parties. That is a very, very perfect interaction, I must say. Okay, so single summoning to a level 7. Raikiri the Rain Shower. Turboman wins. So apparently is a scoop from Shinya. Alright. On to third game. Wait, did I miss anything? Yeah. Alright, can you just let me know what was the situation now? Wow, this could go either way. Did I miss anything? I did calculate correctly, right? Just to confirm. Okay, guys, I'm just waiting for the judge to actually check out anything. Okay, apparently we are just waiting for the third game. Because in the first game, Turbo actually uses a Shiranui and then lost to Shinya's hero. Then Turbo switched to Black Feather and wins Shinya. So we are waiting for the third one. Just need to check and update with the players. Okay, in the meantime, let me just get something. I need to get some more water. Gozuki's effect activates. So sorry, I think I accidentally mute the mic. Oh my god. Yep, so sorry, my mic was mute just now, apologies. Yeah, just now Auto won the Shinya. Sorry, just now my mic have issues. I didn't even manage to unmute it, never mind. Okay. So yeah, so now the score is as 8-6. Sorry, apologies guys, just now my mic has issues. So Auto won Shinya on the next one and he's VSing Kino Tomo right now. So sorry, I think you missed out a few commentary at the side. I actually forgot to unmute that portion. Yeah. So sorry about it. Guys, apologies on the silence just now. My mic was accidentally muted. Alright, so now passes the turn back to Kino Tomo. Gozuki effect activate. Sending the, what do you call this again? Yes. Sending the Solitaire to the graveyard with this effect. Then Spectral Sword effect activates, vanishes. The Solitaire and the Spectral Sword removed from the game. Alright, so the Solitaire effect activates, special summon the Spectral Sword. Single summon to a level 6. No, level 8. Okay, so summon the Shogun Saga, and then goes for another level 10 play. Sun Saga hits the fray. Sun Saga effect activates. Returns back two zombie synchro monsters, and can actually targets select two guys to actually destroy, and hits the game on Arthur. So Kitanomo wins. Alright. Okay, let's see what's that. So Kitanomo 1, Arthur, yeah. For Kitanomo, then Arthur is 1. Alright. Any repeats or anything like that? Nothing? Any change of decks? No, they did change deck, never mind. Okay, let's continue this pathetic first. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Yeah, swap decks. Okay, the normal summons the Gozuki, attempts to Foolish Burial a Spectral Sword to the graveyard. Seven, alright. Just kind of close my chart. Wow. Okay. Alright, so Arthur now is playing Dark Magician. So switching from a Black Feather to a Dark Magician. Yeah, Black Feather Dark Magician. It means any issues on this score. Correct. Just want to verify. I worry I made a mistake. Okay. Alright, so changes the order of top deck because of Dark Magician Circle. He actually adds a Dark Magical Circle. Sets 2 cards face down and he's gonna pass his turn. Yeah, pass his turn back to Kinomoto. Okay. Gozuki effect activates. Sends a sorry set to the graveyard. Spectral Sword effect activates. Doing a grave synchro summoning. Opponent changes with the magician's navigation. Spell summon a Dark Magician in defense position. Wait, no in-game audio? I did add the... Is this good enough? I did add in-game audio actually, or is it not loud enough? Is this better? I hope this is better, so sorry about it. Okay, so special summon, so Dark Magical, the circle actually activates. And we will see some amazing plays right here. Now the problem is we have Kaikun. So I don't think you can banish. I don't think I can banish upon resolution effect. Vanishes. Okay. Now because of Kaikun being on the field, you actually can't use the effect of the Spectral Sword because it can't banish. Yeah, because it has really hit the field when it happens. The Kaikun has really hit the field. So Battle Phase goes for Kaikun. He really hates the Kaikun because he wants them to actually prevent any grave destruction. So yeah. Not sure though, why do they put the Kaikun in defense? Alright. The game could go either way and oh my god, it's... Okay, this game has been ongoing for exactly about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And let's have a stuck mid right here. Players are exchanging blows with each other. Okay, so activates another Magician's Navigation. Special summoning Dark Magicians and a Spellcaster, and the effect of Dark Magicians can still negate stuff. So I can still bench the stuff, which is kind of cool though. So Kaikun, one Kaikun is down for the count. So the issue is how many Kaikun does he play? Alright. So he normally sees Special Summon Magician of Dark Illusion. Dark Magic Circle effect actually activates, banishes cards. Opponent change to Artifact Lancia. Neither player can banish cards. Alright, so go straight for the offensive. He's gonna go all in. Any response? Alright. Come on, any response? Oh, I'm gonna take it like a man. Actually no, he's gonna die if he's able to take it. So any response, that's the issue. Alright. Yeah, maybe I don't know why he put Tycoon defense. Maybe. Alright, so auto 1. Auto 1, right? Yeah, auto 1. Auto 1. And Kino Tomo lost 1. Yeah. Okay. So the game could end either way. Let's go. Alright. I mean, just let me know if there's any issues. Okay, thanks, Beanie. Okay, so the thing is that if Otto wants this, he could MB, he could help to clear the game, and Dennis, there's no for Dennis to play. But if Kino Tomo won this game, well, he'll have to fight Dennis, and as long as Dennis win one game against Kino Tomo, the game becomes close. So it really depends, it'll go either way. So it's either one more match or one less match. Or it could go even 3 more matches because it depends. If let's say Kino win more, it really depends. Alright. I think both have used that one deck. I think so. Lost one. Yeah, they both have used that one deck. Alright, so Vision Hero Vylon. Vylon if it activates, banishes the fairies. Add a prioritization card. Match point, guys. 9-7. Admin, just to update. Any issues, just give me a heads up. Whether I gotta make any errors, just give me a heads up, right? Alright. Oh my god. Okay, so once again, yeah, after destroy that actually. Alright, so Dark Magical Circle. Add some Magician's Navigation. This slick. Normal Sounds Magician's Rod. Adds 1 more Magician's Navigation, so he has 2 now. Set 2 cards face down, and he actually used the Magician's Rod to destroy the Vision Hero Vylon. If taking 600 damage, it'll be 3k4 to Kino Tomo. Alright. Alright, let's see what does Kino Tomo wants the response from here. Alright. Alright, so activating the effect of the fairy special summon itself by ditching away the increase to the graveyard. Fairy's effect actually activates, sets a breaching hero increase from the deck to the Spirit Trap Zone. Normal summons the Destined Hero Celestia. So how does opponent plan to respond from this? Because once you enter battlefield, Celestia can destroy spells. Yes! Face up. Go rookies. Yeah, a lot of people are looting each other. It's kind of dope. Alright, Celestia if it actually activates, targets the Dark Magical Circle. Okay, in resolution order, before the Dark Magical Circle has a time result, it would be destroyed. What if I no toggle? Oh yes, the toggle button issue. Oh my god, the toggle really makes a big difference. Oh, X just trap point in your head instead. Okay. Alright. Do you put toggle or no toggle? Actually, there is a minor difference if I remember correctly. Can someone give me a issue of what is the difference? Whew. Dodge with a must change. Misses out, but if it still destroys. Destroys the Magician's Rod, Aniki if it activates. Change to Divine Raft. Counter trap, discards. Destroys. Okay, goes back turn, goes back to Arthur. Dark Magical Circle, alright. Oh! Ooh! And that's top 100. You mean as in he... Whoa. Big brain play. Alright, so Sasaka Paso turn back to Kinomoto. Okay, so not only he actually managed to bait out, he actually reverse play against Kinomoto in this situation. Really reverse play. The level of reverse play is very strong. He actually didn't set any navigation at all. He's actually faking it. Oh my god, the bait is real. Wow. So he is considering how his opponents play, and then after that uses this to counter to he's actually reading his opponent's mind. Wow. He's like, I think he'll predict that I will use this, and I just have to reverse engineer and do it the other way. Alright. Okay, so sets two cards face down. Apparently that's it. Can't be anything. Opens Magician's navigation. Special Dark Magician. Does another one. Okay, Kaikun. Alright, fair enough. That Magical Circle if it activates, banishes one of his face down spell and trap cards. Another must change. Okay. Place and face, passing turn back to Arthur. Let's go BB. Alright. Okay, so going to switch attack position, setting my card face down, go for the hit. One more for Kaikun. Activate Vision Hero increase ability. Go to Spell Trap Zone, and deal with the final hit, the Kinomoto. And Arthur wins. Life points reduced to 0. Alright. Oh. Wait. Oh. Alright. Okay, so apparently the score has concluded for the day. All the players are wiped out from the rookie side. Yeah, and this is the final score. Okay, it means any add-ons for this one? If not, you'll be concluded as it is. It means any side, any issue? Okay, can. Okay, so guys, it has concluded with a score of Sun Clan 10, Rookies 7. Yeager, Arthur, and Togume has maybe scored a 3 win for their teams. And yep. So that's it. This is the end. They have won. Okay. So guys, for those that are watching, thanks a lot and thank you Duel Links for asking me to do it in your main channel because I'm really nervous. Alright, so let me check if there any. Okay, let me just check this, just confirm. Bro, so okay, all is good. Okay, so yeah, so give a round of applause to the participants who actually did their very best in this game. And yeah, so let me just check whether am I supposed to end. Just need to check through from them first. It means I just end the stream now. I just need to confirm. Alright, good. So and heads up to the Vinny the judge who is foreseeing all this game at the moment. And yeah, so this concludes the Duel season 7 week 7 for Rookies versus Sun Clan. A really amazing game, great game, and thanks for all the plays from all the participating players. It was amazing. Alright, so with that I shall end the stream and thank you very much, and we will catch you real soon. My name is Elvirgelion and signing out. Have a good day to you. Thank you.